Which South African families are the wealthiest and most influential? Some people take great chances, but many of us are happy with a typical life, which includes a good job, a steady paycheck, and possibly some lovely cars. They put their money into companies, strive for success, and share their accomplishments with their children. To start over somewhere new, some even relocate from their hometowns. The ones who wind up with a lot of money are these individuals. They make their enterprises successful by working hard and making wise financial decisions. These affluent households are rather common in South Africa. For at least 2 generations, their wealth has remained in the family. We'll examine the wealthiest families in South Africa in greater detail in this video. Perhaps their stories will teach us something that will motivate us to pursue our own goals. Let's get started and learn about South Africa's wealthiest families. The Dippenaar family is number 10. Born on October 25, 1948, Laurie Dippenaar is the head of one of the wealthiest families in South Africa. As the leader of the family's financial activities, he is the main contributor to their enormous riches. Laurie Dippenaar, the chairman of First Rand Financial Group, has led the family's banking and investing endeavors to unheard of levels of success. Laurie Dippenaar established Rand Consolidated Investing in 1977 with his partners Paul Harris and G.T. Ferreira, establishing the groundwork for the family's financial conglomerate. This business transformed into First Rand in the 1990s through strategic mergers and acquisitions, securing the Dippenaar family's leadership position in South Africa's financial industry. Laurie Dippenaar and his family are one of the wealthiest families in South Africa, with a total net worth of $610 million. In addition to safeguarding their financial legacy, their devotion to philanthropy and commercial excellence has improved the communities they serve. The Mouton family is number 9. Born in 1946, Johannes Mouton is the patriarch of a well-known and affluent South African family. Mouton has led the family's successful business endeavors as the founder and chairman of PSG Group. Mouton's journey started when he started working at Posse as an article clerk at the tender age of 22. In 1973, after earning his chartered accountancy degree, he co-founded Senekal, Mouton and Kitchoff, a stockbroking firm. But in 1995, Mouton suffered a blow when he was fired from his role as the firm's managing partner. In spite of this loss, Mouton's tenacity and resolve allowed him to form PSG Group, a well-known investment holding company with holdings in banking, education, private equity, financial services, and agricultural. Both of Mouton's sons carry on the family tradition by holding key positions in PSG Group, where his son, Pete Mouton, is the CEO. Johannes Jannie Mouton is the steward of the family's substantial wealth, which has made them one of the wealthiest families in South Africa with a combined net worth of $1 billion. The Saltzman family is number 8. Aiden and Lynette Saltzman, pharmacists, set out on a path in 1978 that would eventually result in the founding of Dis-Chem, a major contributor to the Saltzman family's fortune. By introducing a novel idea of reduced products across multiple categories, their first retail pharmacy in Mondeor, Johannesburg, challenged accepted practices in South African pharmacies. As the Saltzmans extended Dis-Chem's reach to Windhoek, Namibia, the family's foray into global markets demonstrated their unwavering entrepreneurial spirit. The family's riches was further cemented in November 2016 when Dis-Chem Pharmacies Limited listed 27.5% of its share capital on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. The Saltzman family, led by Avin Saltzman, has grown Dis-Chem into one of the leading pharmacies in South Africa, with a focus on sports supplements, health foods, cosmetics, and general well-being. Dis-Chem has achieved an impressive $1.46 billion in revenue thanks to their dedication to innovation and client satisfaction. In addition to creating Dis-Chem's success, the Saltzman family's commitment and foresight have increased their overall wealth. A substantial 54.41% share in Dis-Chem Pharmacies is owned by Avin Saltzman and the family trust, solidifying their role as caretakers of a billion-dollar business. Their narrative is a good example of the transformational potential of family-driven enterprise and tenacity. The Wiese family is number 7. The father of a wealthy South African family, Christoffel Wiese, was born on September 10, 1941, and is renowned as a billionaire and astute businessman. Consumer retail accounts of the majority of the family's wealth, making them one of the wealthiest families in South Africa. After Wiese joined Bekker stores, where he gained more than 50 years of priceless experience, his influence in the corporate world skyrocketed. The family's retail business, Bekker, thrived under Wiese's direction by providing low prices in South Africa and growing into other African countries. In 2015, Steenhoff International, a furniture retailer located in South Africa, made a big move by purchasing Bekker for an incredible $5.7 billion in stock and cash. Wiese is still a powerful player in the retail industry despite obstacles, such as his resignation as chairman of Steenhoff International in December 2017 after accounting problems. He still owns 18% of ShopRite Holdings, a publicly traded company that runs grocery stores and furniture stores in 15 African nations. Apart from retail endeavors, Wiese's diverse portfolio encompasses interests across other industries. He holds holdings in private equity firm Brake, industrial products manufacturer Invicta Holdings, and mining sector investor Pollinghurst. Christoffel Wiese is the head of the family's $1.1 billion fortune and legacy, and his astute business sense and wise investments have had a long-lasting effect on South Africa's business environment. The Saad family is number 6. Born on June 23, 1964, Saad is the patriarch of a wealthy South African family, having amassed a sizable fortune from his business ventures. He is well known for being the group CEO and co-founder of the Aspen Group, a well-known pharmaceutical business with a significant presence throughout Africa. In 1997, Saad started his business career by establishing Aspen Pharmacare, which is now the biggest pharmaceutical manufacturer in South Africa. Aspen Pharmacare, a generic medication manufacturer with operations in 150 countries worldwide, is listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Saad's calculated move to sell his Coven Zurich Drug Company shares for $3 million at the young age of 29 was a major turning point in the family's wealth accumulation. With an impressive net worth of $1.2 billion, he was recognized for his entrepreneurial accomplishments in October 2016 when he was named Entrepreneur of the Year at the prestigious All Africa Business Leaders Awards Gala. In addition to increasing the family's fortune to unprecedented levels, Saad's vision and leadership have cemented the family's reputation as significant players in the pharmaceutical sector and beyond. The Roux family is number 5. Michel Roux, the leader of their extremely successful family, is a crucial person that cannot be ignored when talking about the major players in South Africa's financial industry. He has brought Capitec Bank to its present prestigious position in Africa with his creative tactics. Roux has a foundation in law, but his unquestionable business acumen has been crucial to the family's success in the banking industry. Born in South Africa on May 20, 1949, Michel Roux launched Capitec Bank in 2001, in which the family owns a sizable 11% share. Listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, this bank mainly caters to the growing middle class in South Africa. Roux served as the chairman of the board of Capitec from 2007 to 2016 and continues to be an active board member, leading the family's business initiatives. With an estimated net worth of $1.3 billion, Michel Roux maintains his place as one of the wealthiest men in Africa, significantly increasing the family's financial heritage through his business vision and strategic leadership. The Bekker family is number 4. Jacobus Petrus Bekker, popularly known as Koos Bekker, stands as the patriarch of a wealthy South African family. Born in 1952 in Potchefstroom, South Africa, Bekker became one of the first millionaires in South Africa and throughout Africa as a result of his early fortune acquisition. His ability to navigate through the country's economic swings has given him the label the Rupert Murdoch of South Africa, highlighting his continuous success and influence. At the helm of the media group Naspers, Bekker manages operations spanning 130 countries. Among media firms outside of China and the US, Naspers has the highest market value. It is listed on both the London Stock Exchange and the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. With a current net worth of $2.4 billion, Koos Bekker reinforces his position as one of the leading personalities in South African business, further increasing the family's fortune and legacy via his savvy leadership. The Motsepe family is number 3. Born in Soweto, South Africa on January 28, 1962, Patrice Talhapane Motsepe is the first black billionaire of the nation and the renowned head of a well-known family. Motsepe's mining endeavors, which resulted in the establishment of African Rainbow Minerals, ARM, a very prosperous mining conglomerate founded in 2004, are the source of his riches. In addition to mining, Motsepe has stock in the publicly traded financial services company Sanlam. He is also the owner and president of the Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, which reflects the family's varied commercial and athletic pursuits. His election as president of the Confederation of African Football in March 2021 highlights Motsepe's crucial role in forming the continent's sporting scene and demonstrates his influence beyond business. Through his innovative leadership and entrepreneurial initiatives, Patrice Motsepe continues to build upon his family's riches and history, increasing their net worth from $2.9 billion in 2021 to $3.3 billion in 2022. The Oppenheimer family is number 2. Mickey Oppenheimer, born on June 8, 1945, inherited the prestigious De Beers diamond fortune and became the leader of his family. He made a huge financial move in 2012 when he sold the family's 40% share in the company to the mining conglomerate Anglo American for an astounding $5.1 billion. And an 80-year period of family ownership over the Diamond Dynasty, headed by 3 generations of Oppenheimer family members, came to an end with the sale. Prior to the sale, Oppenheimer had consolidated family influence over De Beers by directing the company's privatization in 2001. In addition, he had entered the African private equity market with Motsepe Holdings through a joint venture called Tana Africa Capital. The Oppenheimer family has a strong commitment to wildlife conservation in addition to their commercial pursuits. Swallow Kalahari, South Africa's largest private game reserve, is jointly owned by Nicky Oppenheimer and his son Jonathan. The family's status as one of the richest in South Africa has been cemented by Nicky Oppenheimer, who increased the family's net worth from $8.8 billion in 2021 to $8.7 billion in 2022. His leadership has influenced the family's corporate legacy and conservation activities in addition to their fortune. The Rupert family is number 1. Born on June 1st, Johann Rupert serves as the family's head and is in charge of the prestigious Swiss luxury goods company financier Richemont. Johann made a big move by dividing Rembrandt's European assets to create the famous Swiss luxury conglomerate Richemont, carrying on his father and to Rupert's heritage. Richemont now owns shares in well-known companies including Paycheck, Azzedine Alaïa, and Van Cleef & Arpels. The Rupert family's total net worth peaked in 2022 at $8.9 billion, having been valued at $7.2 billion in 2021. The wealthiest family in South Africa, headed by Johann Rupert, meticulously guard their fortune over the course of several generations, much like aristocratic lineages. They have considerable sway on the economy of the world in addition to their own country. Building vast corporate empires under the family name and giving their offspring leadership roles are standard strategies used by these families. They also understand the limitations of depending only on the job market to maintain their preferred quality of living, so they carefully manage their wealth to guarantee continued financial stability. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more.